Before we begin our bedtime story, I want you to close your eyes. Crescent Moon, the Little Fox and the Moonlight Bridge. Once upon a time, in a quiet forest nestled between tall mountains, there lived a little red fox named Finley. Finley was a curious and gentle fox who loved to explore, especially at night when the world was quiet and the stars twinkled like tiny lanterns. Every evening, when the forest animals began to doze off, Finley would tiptoe outside his den and gaze up at the moon. He loved the moon. It was round and kind and always seemed to smile just at him. He called it Luna. One night, Finley whispered, "I wish I could visit you, Luna. I bet the moon is soft and smells like clouds." To his surprise, a cool breeze swirled around him, and the stars began to shimmer brighter than ever. Then slowly something incredible happened. A bridge of glowing moonlight stretched from the forest clearing all the way into the sky. Finley blinked. Was he dreaming? He took one tearful step onto the bridge. It felt warm and tingly, like walking on a cloud made of stardust. With a deep breath, Finley began to climb, his tiny paws padding softly along the glowing path. As he walked higher and higher, the trees grew smaller below, and the sky around him turned a deep velvet blue. The stars winked at him like old friends. On the way, he met a sleepy owl who was also walking along the bridge. "Where are you going, little fox?" asked the owl. "I'm going to visit the moon," Finley replied with a smile. "Then you must take this," said the owl, handing him a feather. "It will help you as the wind grows strong." Finley thanked the owl and continued on. Soon he came to a place where the bridge curved and dipped. A gentle breeze blew, making the moonlight ripple like water. Finley held the owl's feather close and the breeze calmed. The bridge steadied again. Finally, after what felt like the most magical journey of his life, Finley reached the end of the bridge, and there stood Luna, the moon herself. She wasn't just a glowing ball in the sky. She was a beautiful moon spirit, tall and silver, with soft light swirling around her like a gown. "Hello, Finley," she said in a voice as soft as a lullaby. "I've been watching you for many nights. You are brave and kind." Finley blushed. "I just wanted to see what the moon is really like." Luna smiled and knelt beside him. "Would you like a moonberry?" She held out a small silver fruit. Finley took a bite. It was cool and sweet, tasting like dreams and morning dew. He felt warm and happy inside, as if the moonlight itself had entered his heart. Then Luna said, "It's time for you to go home now. The forest will miss you if you're gone too long." Finley's ears drooped. "Do I have to? Even the moon can't keep little foxes forever." Luna chuckled. "But now you'll always carry a bit of moonlight inside you." She reached out and touched his forehead. A tiny crescent mark glowed for a moment, then faded. Finley felt sleepy, very sleepy. The moonlight bridge gently wrapped around him like a blanket and carried him back down, down, down through the stars and the velvet sky, all the way to his den in the forest. When he opened his eyes, the morning sun was peeking through the trees, and birds were beginning to sing. He stretched, yawned, and touched his forehead. Was it just a dream? But then he saw it. the owl's feather resting next to him in the moss. And deep inside he still felt warm, calm, and full of moonlight. From that night on, whenever Finley looked up at the sky, he didn't just see the moon. He saw a friend.